On, I try to find. All right, can you can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Oh, do you hear the music too?
What music?
Oh,
No.
okay. Never mind. I just put the music. I'm testing my speaker. No, let me make sure it's in record in recording. No. Okay, I think this record is start. Okay, let's jump in quick. All right. So this is the we keep continue. Okay. So let me bring the label in first, and then we go to console again. All right. So we already done a lot of things, right? We already take care of the VTC or the VLAN co- configuration, and also the spanning tree. Also, which one is the root, which one is secondary for the root bridge? Okay. And then we have verify, make sure we have a redundant link. One of the link is in the black mode because we want to prevent, like just in case we have a like a network looping. Got it? So now we're going to be configuring the IP address now. So from the last time. Okay, let me see. Show IP. Oh, do you see my screen? You see my screen, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, hold on. So let's do like this. So now show IP interface brief. All right, so let me see what we have, the IP address assignment. So we already have VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, right? And then how about in the course switch 2, show IP interface brief, hit enter. And then this is a call, yep. Okay, so we have a 3, and also we have the, this is the workstation switch 1. Just make sure that we have all the show IP in the free brief again. Yeah, we have a 4 in here. That's beautiful. How about the workstation 2? Show IP in the free brief. Yeah, there's also service VLAN. Oh, that's an extra one. We kill it. Yes. And this one is only one VLAN so far. We'll leave it here, and then we're going to troubleshooting if something that we're not working about the transport, right? So because let me see, because the VLAN database in here, just remind you again here, we only have just VLAN 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also we said this one is a transparent, the VDT status here. See, it's just transparent. Oh, do we set up transparent? I think we did, right?
I don't think
Hmm.
so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we did. Let me see. Conflict again. So we're on purpose in here because we want to be like stand alone. We don't want to touch anything. So let's just maybe somehow didn't save it. Okay, I'm gonna change it back to transparent mode. Okay, so that is mean this server VLAN we're going to the fully controlled by the network admin in here because we don't want to by accidentally or something that propagate from the server switch send out to the client, right? The rest of the switch, the VDP, we should be mode is a client mode. So in this case, in our scenario in here, we're going to set it up as a transparent mode. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So that is mean everything when we need to edit or delete, we have to be manually in transparent mode. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's do quick in here. Show IP interface what we have in here. Show IP interface brief in here. Do we have the IP address? Yes, we do. Okay. Now in tonight, I'm going to show you again another challenge in here, right? Because remember, because everything when you have the client in here or PC connector switch workstation 1 or workstation 2, right? Because you need to configure the gateway. Remember the gateway, what that means for the gateway? That is mean if you out of your broadcast group, right, 255.255.255.0, that's 24. If you're out of this network ring, it's going to how to go to travel or how you communication to the other VLAN. That's why you need the gateway to help you. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So the gateway, so for example, we're using the core switch right now. So this is, we can do this one is the gateway. So we can point it, the gateway, go to point it to the switch one interface here, the core switch one interface, right? But what happened if this switch one go down, like somehow it lost power, and then everything, all your PC suddenly you cannot connect to different cross different VLAN because your gateway is not available. That is mean it's not good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to be manually change the gateway to 3, something like that. We don't want something like we want to be seamless, right? We want to be something automatic, quick, the redundant, if we can do redundant, So now I'm going to show you another. It's a standby, okay? It's like how we set it up, a redundant gateway. They have a 3 option in the Cisco switch. This is the one of the option is very standard, right? So we're gonna using SSR P. I'll just give you an example. This is the command. So for example, interface VLAN. Say we're going. Say, okay, we start from the VLAN 10 first. We ignore the VLAN 1 because that is the default VLAN. We have nothing used for VLAN 1 first, okay? So we're using the VLAN 10 because VLAN 10 is the marketing VLAN. So that's for marketing users for this demo in here. So we're going to use interface VLAN 10. We're going to hit enter, all right? So now when you do show run in here, see when you do show run interface VLAN 10, you see, this is a very straightforward. You see, we only have the IP address, right? So now I want to show you. This is the command. If you type FHS like this, and then you could put the doesn't have it, right? And then how about a standby? You see, we have a standby. We don't have a standby also. Yeah, we have standby. You see here, what this means standby. Okay, so that is what we're going to create the redundant. You see, it's the HSRP. Okay. All right. I forgot. I need to go back to the book. It's a hard swap or hard something's protocol. Oh my God. Look at that. I forgot this the whole what is this stand for SSRP. You see, it's been a long time, It's a hard something. Anyway, so this is the standby. Okay. So sometimes when you're not keep touching or you're getting old and then you forgot to turn again. This is interesting. Now, there's a standby here. So what is the group number in here, right? We're going to using the group match the VLAN ID 10. So in here, we're going to say the standby 10, you see? And then you have to be IP address, see? Okay. So keep going, question mark. So what is the IP for the standby? That is mean in this case is a VLAN 10 100.10.1. You see, that is the purpose why I configure this core switch 1 is the 2 instead using the 1. That's why I on purpose I want used to using the 1 is for the standby IP. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So now I hit enter. You see? Now they have a 3 option in here that you need to configure. It's a preempt and the priority. Preempt, that is mean it's like something like you need to join the group to become like a, because when you configure the other side, so that mean they like we're in the same team, we try to about the using standby, and then the priority is who is the higher number is going to be who is the active. One is active, one is standby. You see right now in here, because we don't have anything yet. You see, we're going to see automatically in here. See the group 10 is telling you the standby inactive. You see, we hit enter, right? And then we're going to the PM here. Okay. Let me see. Make sure I correctly. Just hit enter. Oh, come on. No. Okay, hold on. I have to be standby first and then preamp and then hit enter. You see? And then same thing again. I need to using the standby again. You see? And then I'm going to save the priority here. Oh, typo. Okay. Oh, come on. Is the typo again? Yep. Priority. Yeah. You see? Normally, if for the active in here, right? I on purpose in here because I always want to be in the higher value here. So I want to put just 255. You see? So now when you review it, when you click in here, you do show run interface VLAN 10. You see? That is the configuration. You see? Oh, this is wrong. You see? The same thing you have to follow by the ID. So you have to make sure you have to be when you configure the other side, you have to be match the standby ID, but that is not good. So okay, so first thing we're going to remove here first. Okay, so by talking, I'm miss. Okay, so I'm going to remove it first. So in here, remove it first. So I'm going to, again, using the standby. So that is it's a big group IT10. So I'm going to VPN, hit enter perfectly, 10. And then I'm going to set the priority here 255. Okay, and then I'm going to do show run again interface VLAN 10. So this is the configuration show up. You see? Okay, so that is mean right now I'm setting the standby ID. Okay, that is the HSRP protocol. Okay, so now if something is a hot something in a swap, a redundant protocol, I believe, if I remember for the whole terminal, but we can Google it later. So now we already have a VLAN 10 now. So right now it's very easy now. If we have one configuration in here, if you don't want to be typed, so we can bring up the notepad again, right? We bring the notepad again. So we copy this configuration. You see, we copy this configuration, and then we put in the notepad, right? So we're using the notepad to help us. So we just need to modify this. The next one is be 20, and then the next one, uh, we just remove this one. We don't need this one. Okay, so this is something like this. Okay, so now we're going the same thing in here. We're going to be replaced by 20 because we are match the VLAN ID and then also this one here to be a 20. So now just keep doing like this copy. Okay, so now we go back to the 30. You see 30, and then we're going to be change this one is a 30, and then we're going to change this is 30, and then we're going to change is a 30. You see, and then we're going to change this one as a 30 also. So the gateway is a 30. Okay, so we copy and paste again. So now we go to 40, right? So now we change this one as a 40, change to 40, change to 40, and then we go to change to 40 in here. Okay, so I think we have one more within 50, right? So go ahead, we go with within 50, and then we change to here, uh, 50, and then we're going to be 50 here. We're going to be 50 here, 50, and then we change this one as a 50. Okay, now so far so good in here. Before I copy and paste,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's just simple enough. It's just straightforward, right? Because we configure it as standby. It's a HSRP. Okay, so now we copy in here. We exit out in here first. So now I copy paste in here. Just make sure when you copy and paste, make sure you are in the right device, the host name, right? That is the configuration that I want. And also, before you copy and paste, if you want to be double safe, also, just write it first. You see, write the configuration first. If something happen, if you copy and paste it in the wrong device, so if you want to be a backup, the easy way, just don't save it and then just power off the switch and then reboot it again, and then it's going to be pulled from the previous configuration. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now we go back here again. All right. So now I'm copy and pasting here. Boom. You see? Damn. So now when I check quick for just one for you, check show run interface VLAN 20. You see? Now we have the standby. Right. So now when we go to standby here, you see, show standby. Oh, look at that. You see? It's beautiful. See? SSRP protocol. You see? Is active, active, active. It's telling you see it's the active. The gateway is active. You see in here. So for example, if you show just one of the VLAN, so standby, you want to say standby 10, right? Good question mark. Did I spelling wrong again? Show standby. Yeah. Show standby VLAN 10. Just hit enter. You see, when I show standby VLAN 10, it's telling you this is the VLAN 10, the group 10, and then this is the active. You see, so and also they have a MAC address. You see the MAC address in here. We create a MAC address for this interface, and also this is a priority is 255 blah blah blah. You see, okay, so that is mean is on is turned on now. So for example, if I this is the VLAN what this is the VLAN 10, right? So now if I go back to the switch to here, just any switch in here, I should be able to ping the 10.100 dot 10.1, the gateway. Beautiful. Look at that. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So now in the switch two, okay, because you want to just you focus the switch one, and then if something issue on the switch one, we want the switch the core switch two to take over, okay, the job for this standby for SSRP. So what we have to do in here, so almost same in here. It's almost same here. Hold on. Let me let me let me copy this one again here. So let me copy this one here. Okay, so this is going to be VLAN 10 in this, and then that it should be same. This should be same 10. Change this 10 and change this 10. And then the only thing that's different in here, because I want to use this one, is a secondary, is an active, a standby, right? It's a for backup. So and now I want to using the 200. It's just the lower. Okay, the core switch one is the 255, but now in this core switch two, because I want to as a like a standby, right? So otherwise they have an election, you know. Okay, they have an election when they compare, say, hey, I'm hosting, you're hosting, and then they will argue, and then say, hey, don't argue, because I have a hard coding by the priority. Okay, so no complaint. So that is a 200. Got it? So now what happened? So now if I copy and paste in here, the whole thing in here, I'm going to go to code switch 2. I'm going to be a complete key in here. I'm going to copy and paste. You see? So that is mean code switch 2 is handling this standby HSRP. Okay. So now in here now, so we show again standby. Okay, so see now is they after they negotiate, after they talking. So now because we lost the priority from 255, okay, so the cost was sure. Okay, I'm agree, but now my state here is going to be standby instead active. Got it? You see? Now when I show standby again in here, when I show standby uh within 10, right? Nothing. Very. Okay, let me see. Show. I think that did I type code ST? Yeah. Standby. Oh, yeah. Um, so many typo issue. Okay, so still nothing in here, right? Is that correct? How about if I just show standby, hit enter? You see, it's telling you. But in here, look at that. It's telling you the standby router, right, is local. Active router is on 20.2. Remember, the core switch one, the IP address is 20.2. So that's why he find out the active router is supposed to be on 2. But now if you go back check in here, right? Because before you see before we configure core switch 2 is if unknown yet in here, see? The standby router is unknown because we didn't configure the core switch 2 yet, right? After we configure switch 2, and then now, if you refresh the command in here, it's going to telling you my active router should be local, and the standby router, it should be the IP of the core switch 2. Okay, it's still unknown. Are they talking? About 20. Oh yeah, it's come back. See, 20 is come back. See, 20 is 20 is good. Right? See, local and 20, right? How about 30? Yeah, 30 is good. But what happened to the VLAN 10? Something issue the VLAN 10? Huh? Look at it, the VLAN 10. Why? So let me see the configuration. Show VLAN 10 in here. Okay, so VLAN 10 we'll review. So 255, and then standby IP 10.100.10.1 255. Yep. So what's wrong in here? Okay, so let's compare again in here. So show run interface VLAN 10. Oh, we missed the gateway. I think we copied. Oh, somehow this one when we copy and paste didn't take it. You see, we're missing. Okay, we just only have a priority and this command, but we missing the standby IP. Okay, that's not a big deal. So this we go to VLAN 10 again, right? So wait a second. Go to config key. Oh, come on. Go to interface VLAN 10. We're going to be standby 10 that is the group standby 10. So IP, it should be 10.100.10.1. Okay, so now I refresh again. Show run interface VLAN 10. Now I have the IP, right? So now in this code switch one, now it should be happy or not. Okay, so we're going to be show again. Okay. Now it's happy, you see. Before it's still unknown, after they talking, after the update, and then now it's agree now. So, okay, so I'm local, and also the standby router is on the switch 2. Got it? So now see they form the status in here, right? So now what happened here? So make sure we want to pretend everything's working fine, right? So just for example, something issue in here or something VLAN 10 in here, but in here we just hard coding to shut down this VLAN 10. Just want to make sure it's just a testing it will fail over the standby IP to code switch 2. Got it? So we're going to on purpose in here. So we're going to be shut down. Just demo, okay? Or the idea is just pretend with this command. Just say pretend we lost the power or something. We don't have accidentally by the automation, or maybe just shut down the VLAN 10, something like this, and we just shut down. You see, we shut down the VLAN 10. Look at that. When we shut down the VLAN 10, it gives you the update. You see, administration okay, we shut it down, VLAN 10 shut it down, and then it's something again the initialize. You see, so now when you go back to here again, when you show again on, just make sure we show IP interface first. Show IP interface brief. Just make sure the VLAN 10 is shut down. Yep, you can see the admin hard code we shut it down. You see. Okay, so now we're going to be show again standby 10. Who's take over? Show standby. Why I cannot type tonight? Oh, come on. Show standby 10 or VLAN 10. Sorry. Oh, this is not good tonight. What's wrong? My command. Show standby. All right, should be 10. Let me put the back question mark. Yeah, should be VLAN 10. Yeah, I have a typo problem tonight. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, look at that. Now, you see, it's still not formed yet, right? Because the standby, the active router is because it should be changed to the, let me see. It's not formed yet. It's still unknown now. You see, it's still unknown. But watch here. Let's do like this in here. Just click in here, right? So we hit enter. Can we still ping the 10.100.10.1? Yeah, you see. And also we can put the repeat ping. Say okay, so 1,000 here. So we can repeat. We keep testing. You see. You see. And then this one, you see, this one we know already. Look at it. It's take the active. You see in here. So now when we go to show command again, standby VLAN 10. Now this one right now is become local, but the standby is unknown because this makes sense. The reason why the standby is unknown because we on purpose we shut down the VLAN. Got it? So that's why he unknown. It's good. Okay, so now you see you still ping. So right now the code switch 2 is take over now for the gateway. So the gateway IP right now is on switch called switch 2. Got it? So now the ping is still working, you see, right? The ping is still working. So now on purpose now, so okay, so now we show again here in here because since the VLAN 10 is shut down, yeah, it makes sense. It's unknown. Okay, so now when we go to config T, when we go to interface VLAN 10 again in here, we say no shutdown. So once we bring it up again, the VLAN 10 is going to be negotiated again between core switch to core switch 1 and core switch 2, and then they will say, hey, I have a 255, I'm going to take over back. Okay, so no shutdown. Okay, so now it's active again. So the VLAN 10 is up. Okay, so now let's do receive from standby, and then beautiful. You see, the active router is local, and standby router is on for switch 2. And this one is it was in local, but now it's going to be changed to standby. Exactly. See, from active to standby here talking. When I refresh this command again, now it's telling me the active router is on course switch 1. I'm to become a standby. This standby router is local. That is been under standby. Course switch 1 is take over. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this and also see the let's see the ping is still working. You see that is how we're using this HSRP for the gateway. So it's something like same thing again. If we have server or PC connect, right? So we just make sure we not if something happen like power outage something like that. So we still want the traffic is fly. So that's why we're going to flip over between the cost switch 1 and cost switch 2. It just depends the configuration, who's the priority. Okay, so that's so far so good now. So now we already almost knocked down the whole LAN network in here, right? So we have the VLAN up, we have a VTP status, we have spanning tree, we have a HSRP, the standby IP is up for the gateway, for the client, and then everything is good now. So in this, also the cable, everything uplink is already configuration. Okay, good. So okay, I believe we can stop here for tonight. I don't want to give you more, so then you can go Google it about SSRP, the standby. What is for more detail, for more concept, for more knowledge. Okay. So now in the next one, we're going to from the layer 2, layer 1, layer 2, and then we want to go to say internet. Okay. For example, this client ready want to go out. So for example, if we have a server in here, we want to ready go out to the internet, right? So how we configure all the backbone in here. Okay, we already called the Verizon, we already called the Comcast, we already run the fiber from outside the street coming into the building, and then we already run the fiber cable. All right, it's already directly connect from our IDF room and then to our server room, and then we already connected the router, right? We have an internet router. We have this is outside, so this way now everything in here. So we keep going now. We're going from layer 1, layer 2, and then we're going to be layer 3, and then we're going to the internet. And then same thing again from the internet from last time when we breaking down the small class for you. And also remember here we have a NAT also. So we're going to be configured the NAT. How we how we translated our private to the public. Got it? So
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be a review again for you by we demo how to set up, and also maybe we have a BGP also. We have a route map. Everything is when this is done, and then we are going to the next project. So we're going to keep going. We knock down this remote office in the California. Okay, and then we're going to be testing all the traffic, make sure we can like from this side we can reach the server or reach the voice VLAN or the printer VLAN or security VLAN, so far so on. So we want to be and the final, the last, we have to be everything running. Okay, and then when we have more time, we keep extend our network in here. We're going to create a client in here, so we have another vendor. We want to do the business with the vendor, but then maybe for security issue like that, we don't want to direct the traffic go out to the internet with the client or with the vendor. So we want to using this vendor, ask them if they have a VPN support. If they have a VPN support, then we can the same thing over the internet. We're going to put another router in here, B2P router, and then we're going to be create the IPsec VPN P2P IPsec tunnel is crossing the internet, and then all the traffic is going to be between the vendor is going to be inside that encryption secure IPsec tunnel. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's mean it's still a lot. So hopefully one finish this ABC, this company demo, and then give you some idea, understanding. Oh, okay, this is the real production network. How we set up. Okay. All right. So we still have some before I close this tonight. Let's like any question you want me from the last day one, day two, something like that that you need to review, or you're good. If you're good, or you can review again all the video that I posted, so for you to review on YouTube.
I can review myself.
Yeah, okay. So just if you have some question, something like that, just pick the question, okay? And then next time we can say, hey, Uncle Ray, I have this question. I really want to be more understanding, or maybe the command, or maybe the behaviors, okay?
Okay.
All right, then we stop in here. So then we maybe what today is maybe Friday night.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
good enough. Have a good night then.
You too. Good
Bye
night.
bye. Bye bye.